A warning on your block in Oakland County, an international crime ring of burglars could be at it again. Tonight, Sheriff Michael Bouchard held a town hall meeting about it. CBS News Detroit's Kelly Vaughn has more on this. Kelly.
Well, Shayna, the issue at hand is what some people call burglary tourism, or transnational organized crime groups. It's basically groups of people from other countries who enter the U.S. under the guise of tourism and then steal from wealthy homes. The Oakland County Sheriff says this is a growing threat.
Now watch this. He's a breacher. The guy behind him is the electronic warfare guy. He's got the jammer.
At a town hall meeting, Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard says these burglary groups operate like a special operations team. Different crews have hit 40 to 50 homes in the county over the past months, at one point pulling up to $1 million a week out of Oakland County.
Once they feel comfortable, in they go.
Sheriff Bouchard says so far they've arrested 2 robbery teams, and all 7 people were from Chile.
Just the Chilean gangs are estimated to have more than 100 teams operating in the country at any given time. And the teams are 3 to 6 people.
He says all of the people they arrested had violated the visa waiver program that allows people from certain countries to come to the U.S. for 90 days for tourism or business without obtaining a visa. The sheriff says he's asked the federal government for that program to be paused in Chile, but it hasn't.
And in fact, Colombia has an application pending now for the VWP. So that's a concern to us because we can't get a handle on how many teams are operating here.
To better protect your homes, the sheriff says to use alarms on every floor of your house.
Hardwired, because you'll see jammers, they jam wireless signals.
He says the groups can jam wireless signals from cameras, alarms, and phones. And he says don't think a safe will necessarily protect you.
Another safe. That's what I'm saying. Big safes, you think, oh, it's heavy. They're not going to get this thing. Yes, they will.
Bouchard says consider bolting your safe down or using a safety deposit box for things you don't need every day or are family heirlooms. Now, the sheriff says that these groups from Chile that they've seen in our area aren't violent or aggressive. He says they're contact averse and they flee if people are home, and that's why people who are out of town are their biggest targets. And he did share an interesting tip that I hadn't heard before through a story of a person who was out on vacation and then saw through the security cameras on their phone that their home was being robbed, but they were in another state and they couldn't get in direct contact with the local police department at home, so they had to call 911 and go through all of those steps. So he says a good thing is to save your local police department's number in your phone, so if you are out of town, you can reach them directly and get resources to your home quicker.
Yeah, that's a really good tip. We spoke with the sheriff during the News at 5 today, and he also said make sure to call if you see something that's off, if you're not sure. It's like, we don't get annoyed by that. Some people are worried that they're going to be annoying or they're not sure what they're seeing. Just call if you're not sure.
Right, they are always happy to do drive-by, check things out. And we actually did a story last month. I did a story about other tips you can do to keep your home extra secure and safe. So if you're interested in learning more about that, you can just go to our website, cbsdetroit.com, and check out some of those tips.
Yeah, check that out. All right, thank you, Kelly.